Okay, so here we're going to talk about the impacts of September 11th and how security increased, not just in the United States, but mostly the United States, but other countries as well. Governments across the world passed legislation to combat terrorism resulting from the September 11th terrorist attacks. Germany, Canada, the United Kingdom, and New Zealand all passed new counterterrorism legislation. In the United States, the Department of Homeland Security was created to coordinate domestic anti-terrorism efforts. The United States enacted the Homeland Security Act of 2002, creating the Department of Homeland Security. The USA Patriot Act was also passed by Congress to help detect and prosecute terrorism and other crimes. Civil liberties groups have criticized the Patriot Act, saying it allows law enforcement to invade the privacy of citizens and that it eliminates judicial oversight of law enforcement and domestic intelligence. In an effort to effectively combat future acts of terrorism, the National Security Agency, the NSA, was given broad powers for surveillance of telecommunications, which sometimes criticized since it permitted the agency to eavesdrop, basically, or listen in on telephone and email communications between the United States and people overseas without a warrant. So basically, what they're saying is they were able to check up on people, and people were upset about that. So there's the Patriot Act. Here's a picture of George Bush, who was the president at the time of September 11th. And here's just a little bit more information on the War on Terror. The War on Terror is a term which has been applied to an international military campaign started after the September 2001 terrorist attacks on the United States. This resulted in an international military campaign, or basically it was countries were coming together to eliminate Al-Qaeda and other militant organizations. The United States and many other NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, so the countries that were part of NATO, and non-NATO nations, such as Pakistan, participate in the conflict. The phrase the War on Terror was first used by U.S. President George W. Bush on September 20th, 2001. The Bush administration and the Western political, lawful, and conceptual struggle against both origanizations designated as terrorist in nature and regimes accused of supporting them. It was originally used with a particular focus on Muslim countries associated with Islamic terrorism organizations like Al-Qaeda or like-minded organizations. So basically, countries came together and George Bush was our president in the Bush administration, and they were going to figure out ways to fight Al-Qaeda and to fight terrorism to help protect the citizens of their countries. So this is kind of few pictures and a little bit description. Like I said in all the previous videos, if you have any questions, please ask. And if something's bothering you, let me know. And when you're finished, please bring all your papers over and show me, and your group members will receive your shields for being done. So if you have any questions, let me know. If not, let's move on to our next impact.